everyone, Kay with Skywolf Game Studios, and this is my itch.io main page. You can download some free assets here at the very bottom. I just added one recently for polka dots. It's pretty simple, but I took all the fuss out of it for you, and you can create your own dots and bake out your own textures. Speaking of baking, let's discuss a really rough issue. So let's jump over to Blender. Normally in Blender, it takes a little while to bake. And you kind of have to mess around, muck around for a little while to just make something. So for instance, we're just gonna do something a little crazy. Make your shape, extrude, do that, loop cut, something like that. I don't know what the heck this is, but anyways, that's besides the point. So we're done with our model, right? Now we gotta jump over to shading, color it, and maybe we decide later on we want to make sure it's UV unwrapped, which it is. And now we want to texture paint. Oh wait, it's pink. So we gotta select up, make sure our material is assigned to the model. It is, but why is it still pink? So we actually gotta go, now we gotta jump through the menu more to figure out where the other settings are. And we're trying to texture paint on it, but we can't. You see where I'm going with this? So then we jump back here because we're so dang frustrated that we just end up quitting. But then we come back later only to run into the same issue. See, even I forgot. Oh, it's right here. So we accidentally removed the material by accident per se. But it's up here at the top. So what you want to do is go to material, then add a base color, and you can see how many options there are actually there. Like there's a bunch of different options for your layers, different types of materials. So we'll just add a base color and set the coloring and whatnot. And now we can go ahead and texture paint it. But wait, there's more. We jump back over here and now we're done, but we don't see that anymore. So now we got to go to material preview, but it's white because it took a second. So what the heck? And then to top that off, you finished your model and you finished texturing it. And now you want to bake it out so you can use it in a game engine such as for PBR. Well, now you gotta go here to the render engine, go and search through all the options. It's somewhere in here. Speaking of which, I'm on Blender 3.0, so now everything's moved around again. Get my drift? So now we gotta figure out where that's all at. I'm pretty sure it's under here. Should be under baking. I think we gotta be in cycles. And now you gotta search for it if you don't know where it's at. I'm just making examples here, so should be under this one. Oh, here it is. Yeah, that's the one I was looking for. You can actually switch it to Eevee, I think. Nope. You still can't bake an Eevee yet. Well, you can, but it's kind of a pain. But anyways, so we go there, and then we go all the way down here just to find baking. And this is just a royal pain in the butt. And then, wait, it gets worse. Now you set it to diffuse, you gotta figure out which one of these you need. Then you gotta figure out, do you need indirect lighting, or you just want just color. I'm just gonna leave it all those checked just to show you what. Then you have your output, what kind of image you want. So then you go to click bake. It says it baked it, but if you go to your UV, it's still black. So now look what happens. I got a black. Oh, where's my texture? So, and plus you gotta save this on top of that. So let's just take away this whole headache. Throw that out the window. I'm going to show you your Swiss Army knife to solve all your problems. We'll go to my Polka Dot Generator because we don't want to deal with this anymore. So right here, I've got my dots blend file in a folder on my desktop. And this tool is called RanTools. It's your Swiss Army knife to baking, and it has so much more. It's got baking, curve tools, camera tools, materials, lighting. You can back up, you can mess with your nodes, you can even do cutting and random other stuff. It's just slam packed full of stuff. And I use it constantly. Hold on. So here's N. I got too many plugins. Just pull this down just a little bit. Somewhere in here. I have too many. Here it is, RanTools. Look at all the tools that are useful in here. This thing is a godsend. Thank you, Amandeep, for creating this. This thing is awesome. But anyways, let's jump back into the point. The point is, you can actually bake in like 2 to 3 clicks with this. You don't have to, it takes out all the guesswork for you. So all we have to do is go to Edit. You bought the tool, go to Preferences, Add-ons. Mine's already enabled, but you'll click Install. Go to the folder, RanTools, and make sure you tick that box, and it'll show up in that little side menu via the N key on the right. But anyways, so you press Alt O, and look, here's your baking window. Right now I've got diffuse, and you can set your baking samples, your resolution. So we'll do 2048 because that's what I had last time, because I wanted a high resolution. And make sure you have the object selected. Okay. And Alt O to bring up the window again. And we'll just do roughness, mission, normal. And then with one click, just click bake. It's that simple. You can do this in about a minute after you're done with your model. You don't have to go through all those other frustrating things on the side. Depends on your GPU. I'm on a 3060. But usually this doesn't take too long. It's actually processing right now. And it should be done in a moment. There we go. So it's actually done. You can actually see it right here and right here. But look, you don't even have to save them. See, it doesn't say image save. Because if you look in the folder, that there's actually a new folder. And here's all my textures right here. How cool is that? But I just wanted to show you how easy it is. This tool is amazing. And I love it. I use it constantly. But I thought I would bring it to everyone's attention because it's just epic on every level. I use this over and over. I think I've used this, the only tool I've ever used for a while now. But you can literally bake in about a minute if you wanted to. Depending on the model you're making, you can just focus on that and then the texture and then bake it out. And you're done. Voila. Alright, if you guys have any questions or need help with anything, feel free to join my Discord server or leave a comment. And I'll see you guys soon. Have a good one. And Merry Christmas.